Hello everyone. So our previous session we had looked into that conventional energy sources we had discussed. Now this session we are going to discuss about non-conventional energy sources. So basically we know that non-conventional energy sources, the first priority we have to give for this solar energies. So how this solar energy, how that sunlight is converting into the solar energy, how it is happened, on what factors we are using that solar energy, all these things we are going to discuss. How many different ways we are consuming that solar energy in our day to day life also we are going to discuss here very clearly. So basically, so the solar energy we are getting from, we are opting from this sun in the form of heat and light. Two forms will be there, solar energy so here we are getting from sun, okay, which is in the form of heat and light, okay. So this heat energy or light energy in the which forms we have been using. So basically this heat energy is used in a solar heating devices, heat energy. So heat energy will be used for the heating devices like heating devices are like solar cookers, solar water heaters is there, and solar furnaces also is there. So heating device, under this heating devices, so solar cooker, so solar water heater and solar furnaces also, so water heater and solar furnaces. So these type of things will be comes under this heat energies, they are consuming like this. Then how the light energy in, how the light energy will be, in what way we will consume this light energy when the solar energy is when we are getting, on what way we will convert the solar energy. So the light energy is used in the, so blind directly you can say straight away, this solar cells. So solar cells. So how the solar cell will be works. So here basically here first we will see how this heating device will work, how this light device will works, all these things we will see one by one. Here first let us discuss about this solar cooker. So how the solar cookers will works. So basically solar cooker kind of look like a box type material, like a box type solar cooker. Okay, so that solar cooker has insulated a box painted black inside. Why black color particularly? So black will absorb the more heat energy. Okay, so black will absorb the more heat energy. So you just see here the structure I will show you here. You just see. So which is coated inside, it's completely black color. So and one mirror is fixed. So one mirror is fixed. Why? Because of when the light energy falls on the mirror, it should be reflected again. Should be, I will explain you one by here. Okay. So here it is a, inside it is black coated. Okay. So it is covered with a black glass plate, which is allow heat enter into the inside, but does not allow heat. So that heat will escape out. So that it has a mirror to reflect more sunlight into the box. Okay, so straight away that heat energy will be falls into that in the sense, so it will be escape from this, so that it has a mirror to reflect more sunlight into the box. Okay, so here where the food will cook, so the food to be cooked in kept in the container inside the box. Okay, so it has to produce approximately temperature is, so 100 degree centigrade, 100 degree to, so 140 degree heat energy it has to be produced, it can produce. Okay, so simple cooker I will explain over here. So it is black coated everything. So when a sunlight is falling, on this box type solar cooker, so when straight away it is falling into the block body in the sense, so it will try to escape out. So to maintain it, we will keep one mirror So it will keep producing or keep allowing the heat energy inside the box, okay, so that it can produce the temperature approximately 100 degrees to 140 degrees temperature it has to be produced. So if you keep food inside the box, so it will be start cooking. So the food is cooked when you kept the inside the container, okay, right. So after that solar water heater we will see, okay. So a solar water heater has an insulated box, so it has to be painted black color inside. Why black color preferably? I have already told you that. So black will absorb more heat energy. Black will absorb more heat energy. So you wear some white clothes, sorry, black clothes, and just move into the sunlight. So you feel that you feel lot of heat. So what is the cause is black color. Cause is black color. So you just see here solar water heater will show you. So it is a solar water heater. Okay. So since it is a metal over here, so insulated box painted black inside. So with a system of copper tubes, and this covered with a glass plate, which again glass plate they have been using. So glass here, why they are fixing in the sense which allows heat energy to enter inside. So and it never allows to escape the heat out, okay. So when the water is flowing through copper tube, it is absorbs heat and become hot. We just see. So when the water is when it is placed the glass, so it will allows the light inside, okay. So when the water is flowing inside the tube, so when it is keep producing heat energy, what will happen? So water also will become a more heat over here, okay. So then after that we have to see the solar cells. So it is our day-to-day life, it is a part now. Solar, now consumption of these solar cookers become a reduced more now, but solar water heaters are there, and more will be solar cells they are using. So solar cell, we know that it is a device which converts solar energy into electrical energy. So solar cell. So solar cell will basically, which is in the form of light. So these light, okay. So this light is converting so solar energy into electrical energy, okay, right. So then on what kind of material it has to be made? So basically these solar cells are made from like a semiconductors. Solar cells are made from semiconductors, the semiconductor materials are like a silicon, germanium, gallium, etc. So these are all the semiconductor materials which to made the solar cells. Why? Because of a single solar cell basically produces a voltage of above 0.5 to 1 volt. Single solar cell basically produces 0.5 volts to 1 volt, okay, and produce about maybe 0.7 watts of electricity. So approximately it has to produce 0.7 watts of electricity. So with the help of a single solar cell, so nothing will happen. Obviously we have to keep several solar cells arranged in a solar panel to produce the more electricity. Hope you are understanding what is the necessity of this solar water heater, solar cell, and solar cooker. So now we have to see this advantage of this solar energies, and disadvantage also parallelly we have to see, right. So basically the advantage of this solar energy is, so we know that it is uses renewable source of energy. So obviously unlimitedly we can utilize it. So since it is a renewable energy source, we have to utilize it more, and it produces electricity which does not cause any pollution. We know that. So solar energy will never giving the cause of pollution, of air pollution side. So in the top of the building we will keep that solar panels, so it will absorb and we are consuming into the electrical energy. So there is no pollution in that, and that also it can be used in remote areas, so where there is no power supply also. So to producing to install the like power stations, all these things, it will be very expensive. So in such kind of remote areas, so with low expenses, so we can keep on like a solar plant also we can keep. Then obviously if the advantages are there, in the sense definitely disadvantages will be there. So what are the disadvantages, we have to look into it. So it uses basically like a special grade of silicon which is very expensive. So as we discussed earlier, so basically these solar panels will made up of this semiconducting material like a silicon, germanium, all these things. So silicon is very expensive, which is expensive, so that it may be, it will take some amount. So since silver is used for the connecting the cells, silver, so you observe this solar panel, so panel will be like this, so in between silver strips will be there. So silver also will be using for the connecting the cells together. It is more expensive, silver also, and the current produced is DC basically and converted into AC, and it increases the cost also. So whatever the current is producing by a solar cell, it is a DC current it is producing. So and we have to convert the DC to AC. So when the conversion cost will be a little expensive. So these are all the advantages. Okay, you just see here solar cooker, all these things, and it is solar cell setting. So solar cell setting, if you see, so sunlight will fall straight away. So this is the front contrast and it is anti-reflecting coating. So here they have placed this, here you just see they have placed semiconductors. Okay, so semiconductor, maybe silicon, germanium, whatever the material they have taken. So here N-type semiconductors and P-type semiconductors. So this is the back contact. So from here they will give the output. So this is the solar energies things. So then after next session we will discuss that tidal energies, non-conventional sources we will see. So thank you.